But then, like when I was talking to Carl, he was telling at zoning, he's like, oh yep, he's in here all the time. He's sending us emails about your property. He's coming to the county board meetings and telling us we all should resign, and shame on us because we're letting you do all of these things. So, I mean, he's so obsessed with this whole situation, and there's just nothing here. I mean, there's nothing wrong. We did exactly what we should. We've had the most inspected backyard in the county.
I'm just saying the entire project, all of it, the entire thing is to run water down here. Everything.
District Attorney's Office said there's enough there for repeated acts.
No, he has nothing. What did I do?
Repeated acts of constant.
They're in Minocqua. He's 95.
What did I do?
Repeated acts of harassment. So just kind of being there harassing, videotaping.
On my own property.
They said even if it's on your own.
The district attorney said that I can't be on my own property and take video of something that the county won't acknowledge.
But they're just putting trees in.
No, they're hiding what's there. So I went up there to take pictures while I could, so
they're
that I
putting trees in to prevent you from staring up to their house.
You go up there and you tell me that those trees keep those.
Okay.
Those trees don't hide.
Well, we're gonna go take a seat in the car. Okay.
The intersection of the contour, perpendicular to that, is the direction of groundwater flow. So here's just an example. These 5 lines. So your hillside here, it has been doing this for X number of years, hundreds of years.
Again, we're supposed to take a look at the stormwater constructed with that home, and we have regulatory authority. That's why I personally went out there, and Todd, we spent a half hour, 45 minutes with Mr. Freed shooting elevation, because that's one of the legitimate concerns you had of me, that there was no scientific evidence or no conclusionary evidence. It was just us looking at the site. So we actually grabbed a laser level, looked at the whole project, and we are saying that I do not believe that that house is increasing water down here.
But I need to have you write a statement, detail, repeatedly, say how you feel intimidated, right. And the harassment has to be repeated acts. And harass comes up with essentially repeated acts with no legitimate purpose. And harass comes up with essentially repeated acts with no legitimate purpose.
What did I do wrong?
Because repeated acts of videotaping and stuff like that up there for no, so that's.
So I have no legitimate reason?
And harass comes up with essentially repeated acts with no legitimate purpose.
Right, so what do you want me to say?
I want you're telling me that there's no stormwater going in there. And I'm telling you that you're full of shit.
I'm not telling you that there's no stormwater going over there.
There does not appear to be an issue with water that originates from the above property.
Okay, you just said I did.
Is this KK?
Yep.
That's you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But I never said that. Username Todd.
Oh, okay.
Not telling you that there's no stormwater going over there.
That hole that
you're talking about is not providing water onto your property. The elevations prove that.
Not telling you that there's no stormwater going over there.
But I'm just saying that that's where the water's coming into my property.
No, our elevations that we shot the other day clearly prove that that's not the case.
So this right here is my property line. Correct. Now, this is my property line here.
Correct.
How many trees do I have on that property line? I got a lot of trees on that property line. Now, he did that. That's right along my property line that he wants a viewing corridor for. And I got a bunch of trees there, okay? This is my property line back here. There's no trees, not one. There's no trees between here except for that one and this one. That's the only one. They're all gone.
And harass comes up with essentially repeated acts with no legitimate purpose.
One of the legitimate concerns you had of me that there was no scientific evidence or no conclusionary evidence. It was just us looking at the site. But what this is an on-site report that I did.
I understand
when
that.
we were on the property.
I know. Can you show me a picture of that rock wall? You have 17, you have 20 pictures of nothing. You have pictures of your shoes.
Yeah.
You don't show. You don't have any pictures of that rock wall.
And harass comes up with essentially repeated acts with no legitimate purpose.
One of the legitimate concerns you had of me that there was no scientific evidence or no conclusionary evidence. It was just us looking at the site.
Why it is that I can't get an assessment with the most recent and most detailed map right here that shows this water diversion. I just want to know why this map is not included in anything. Can I get an assessment with this current map on here?
This
I just want to know why this isn't included and why I can't get an actual. You're using a map that is, you knowingly admit that this is completely not accurate.
I gave you everything. I gave
I
you
just
my
don't understand
scribbles.
why we don't use the most detailed recent map.
And harass comes up with essentially repeated acts with no legitimate purpose.
You use the old LiDAR map, the one that's 13 years old, in your reports. I just don't understand why.
That's because we got recent LiDAR data in 2023.
I understand that.
Which I love. It's very helpful.
I know,
to me.
and this is from 2024.
But
so this was after this, Carl. You had this, and you came up with this.
Like I was telling Glenn today, I mean, this is without a doubt the most bold he's ever been.
He said, did you have this videotape him when he got close to you?
Yeah. And we have pictures of it too.
And he approached you?
Yeah.
Okay, because I asked him, I go, no, he goes, yeah, I said, you got it within 15 feet of him? What 15 feet? And I kind of showed him.
Yeah.
Well, no, it was further than that, but he came up to me.
No,
yeah, I was just standing there, and he approached me. I didn't, so I was just wondering if he had that stuff to show that.
And obviously we want to get, two sides of our story. We want to get his side of the story too, which is why we made sure to send an officer down there too. So
watch what your friends are doing.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to have to call my friends, the cops, to come down and talk to you.
Yeah.
That was it.
You said you were 15 feet away from him on, videotaping?
I was not 15 feet away from him. I don't think so. No.
I mean, that's what he was saying. How far away were you from?
I mean,
let's say, how far away from you? Like
the majority of the time.
Like at any time.
I was. I mean,
if you're on your property line, you're saying you're on your property, but how far away were you from?
I don't know. If how far away from you are from that tree?
Probably maybe 30.
30.
Okay, farther than that tree.
The whole time?
No, because he came towards me. So what am I supposed to do? I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Do you have video of him coming towards you then? Or?
I don't know.
Oh.
Probably.
Like I was telling Glenn today, I mean, this is without a doubt the most bold he's ever been.
Does she videotape him when he got close to you?
Yeah. And we have pictures of it too.
And he approached you?
Yeah. And he's 15 feet away from me with his camera right in my face. I'm hoping he's only grabbing a camera. I mean, that is as intimidating as hell.
Let's
So
rule
if
the
you
court.
have new instances of somebody coming onto your property that you can prove that they came onto your property and have taken trees off your property, give us a call. But you have to establish, you have to be able to prove it.
It was rounded and it's not now to me. It's just a natural occurrence from the runoff, which has not been created by the neighboring property. It's been created by the topography of the area.
No. I mean, if somebody's taking stormwater from this driveway and running it down my yard, that's definitely a problem.
It definitely could be, but it currently is not an issue that Carl's addressing, so.
Why not?
You would have to ask him about that.
I was told, because the DA told me to contact you.
So what did the DA tell you?
So the DA says, what he posted is on, he told me that it was borderline. It's a gray area, but at this point he wouldn't do anything criminally. He should cut it out, especially versus verbally, that's his words.
So, but to cut what out?
The stuff pertaining that could violate the restraining order.
But I don't understand what that is.
So anything involving, especially when you're doing stuff publicly.
State your name and address.
The reason for speaking with you today is to request that a false document and forged document that was provided to me as well as the court used against me in obtaining a restraining order. There was a new map that was released, and that new map shows everything clearly, and the county is refusing to even acknowledge that map. I'm going to face a judge in 2 weeks because of a false document that was forged by Mr. Jenrich. I have I have called many people in this office. Mr. Fugel, I've spoken with you, Mr. Holowinski, Mr. Freed. I get hung up on. Nobody even wants to talk to me. Nobody wants to acknowledge my existence because you have a board member, I know of one, as well as a county director of your zoning office that are crooked. I hate to say that, but it's true. If anybody has any information that can prove me otherwise, I would love to see it, because I hate the fact that I'm here. I do not want to be here, but I'm not going to stand by as this county and this board tries to take my house. It's not going to happen. You're doing shady shit for one of your buddies, and I have a problem with that.
Good. How are you?
I don't know what I do.
I was just figuring out this property stuff here, so.
Yeah, you don't want to figure it out.
Why?
Because you've had every opportunity to figure it out, and you haven't even looked at it.
Well, I want to look at it now.
What today happened? I went to the county today. I went to the county board meeting, and now all of a sudden you guys want to come out and look at it.
So here's what's going to happen. Come here. Come here. You're going to be placed under arrest, okay?
You got to be kidding me.
No.
Somebody got their hands raised. Oh, come on up there. Come up to the podium, please. State your name and address.
My name is. I am a resident of the town of Minocqua. I have spoken to this board several times about this instance. Most recently, my issue has been that I was once again arrested for violating a harassment order, which was recommended and supported by Mr. Jenrich, It was supported by a bunch of false old maps. Those maps, I cannot believe for the life of me that this county has two maps. One was made before and one was made after this construction project. These maps are totally different. They show all the water diversions that I've mentioned since day one. And I'm getting the old maps, and Mr. Jenrich will not include that new map in any of his reports. The fact that the county's prosecutor, the county's lawyers, the fact that my police department comes to my house and arrests me for this is crazy. Not only do I get arrested, but my initial appearance, I am told that I need to leave my house in 2 hours. So, I have been homeless essentially for the last 2 weeks. I've been living in a hotel. Thankfully, I work in a hotel. Hotel industry people in this town are hard to find. It's hard to find people who will work around here for the wages that they make. And when we take people and we're arresting them for what is considered baseless by the head member of this council, is crazy. You can see it all. Everyone in here, every single one of you can see it. And the fact that every single one of you sits here quietly and says nothing while one of your constituents is getting arrested for stuff that has nothing that I'm just trying to protect my own property. The fact that that has happened should send alarms throughout this entire county. This is nonsense. You should all be ashamed. This is America, last I checked, and people have rights to their property. The fact that I'm getting arrested twice for my own property for over a false document that was provided by Mr. Jenrich is bonkers. I thought the water was not supposed to come in here.
I can't control nature.
That's not nature, dude.